Hello everyone, this is a Dreamlight Decorista. Today I'm going to take you on a very weird tour. Yes, I have built Austin, Texas, or at least a little micro version of Austin, Texas in the Sunlit Plateau. I moved over here to this lovely condo building on the hip and edgy rainy street in downtown. And decided to bring a little Austin funkiness to the valley. So, trying to keep Dreamlight weird, everybody. So, y'all come on and let me take you on a tour. Here is the parking spaces I created out front. Thank you to the edges on the pathways. I was able to do this. It looks really awesome. I used the new motorcycle from the Star Path. It's really, really adorable. And the bicycles. I don't think the new carriage will fit in here, so I think this will have to do for now. But I'm really happy. It looks very like, urban meets nature, just like Austin itself. One of the most iconic builds I've done is the Texas Capitol. I took some liberties and turned Scrooge's store into the Capitol building, and then mimicked what was going on in the grounds. Thank you. As you can see in the pictures. So this is representing like Congress Street, South Congress. And South Congress is one big long street that lands right at the Austin, Texas State Capitol. And this little park, it has a little walkway with benches and lights very similar to this. There's some different fountains in the middle and statues. I decided to mirror the first clock towers in the front on this side. Use the Mickey fountains in the middle represent the little fountains at the Capitol. And then I used Minnie's clock towers mirrored. On the end, we don't have a lot of Capitol building type statues in the game, so I thought these little clock towers would work really well at conveying that vibe. And I really love leaving Scrooge's store every day and seeing this. It really makes me happy. I think it's a beautiful little urban park. And later on, I'll do the walk up to Scrooge's store. But let's head on down. So I'll take you for a quick walk around the outside. This is like on the paved street. Of course, I couldn't make it as big as it would probably need to be for cars, but really lovely. I love getting, odd inspiration. Gives you really cool and unexpected things. Hey, Mickey. And this view is really nice. I put all the little Sunlit Plateau stuff over there to kind of make a little swimming hole. This is really pretty. Love this view. And that's the Texas state capital. Going down South Congress, going over Ladybird Lake, formerly known as Town Lake. So I chose this biome for a lot of reasons. I thought the climate fit Texas, and I like the way this little river lake kind of cut through and divided the biome, just like in Austin, where the lake is a dividing point between downtown and South Austin. So, what type of Austin build would be complete without a big fancy Mexican restaurant? Yes, Mexican food is the food of Texas. We love it, can't get enough of it. Austin probably has more Mexican restaurants than Mexico. Probably not, but it's got a lot. It's kind of amazing. So I turned Mirabel's Casita into Mirabel's Cochina. It's the hottest new Mexican restaurant in the valley. And I made this custom rug for the restaurant. I want to do a lot more exotic rugs. I thought it was really fun. And of course, cooked a lot of benuelos and fish tacos and vegetarian tacos, and I think some chili pepper puffs we have somewhere over here. Did I get the chili pepper puffs on the table? Somebody ordered chili. There we go. Oh, the person is not even sitting here. I guess just like an appetizer for this table. Anyway, and then I put this beautiful Beauty and the Beast fountain. Always looks good with Mirabelle's house and the flowers and the pinks, mirroring a lot what's going on in the architecture. So this was really fun to build, and I think it's a very Austin type of landmark. Now over here we have the Ladybird Lake hike and bike trail. That one's a lot longer, but I wanted to just we have a trail on the other side that I did with the straw path, which was kind of part of the outskirts of Rainy Street. And Rainy Street is adjacent to the lake. I mean, I had to just kind of scrunch everything together. It wasn't like I was going to make a real, perfectly laid out Austin exactly like it is on the map. So we took a lot of creative license. I'm all about the creative license to create something magical. Hello, fairy godmother. How are you doing today? Yep, helping keep Austin crazy and weird, aren't you? So here we have one of the iconic public pools in Austin. Austin is known for its swimming holes and grand public pools. I think I'm staring at Fairy Godmother. So I was going to do Barton Springs, but it was a little complicated with what we had and with the terrain being so flat. So I decided to do Deep Eddy. And it's a big, giant, amazing pool. So I put these two pools together to just create that type of scale. And then everybody just gathers around in the grassy areas with their coolers and their towels and their little slingback chairs and enjoy the beautiful, hot Austin summers, which you have to spend in the water because it's way too hot to be anywhere else. And, these people got fancy and brought a whole picnic. But yeah, I tried to put in lots of coolers, lots of guitars. If you notice, there's kind of guitars everywhere because, it is Austin and everybody's a musician. And since nobody brings their drum sets and we don't have bongo drums, I decided to put guitars in here. And there'll be more guitars as we go. Now, it wouldn't be an Austin, Texas tour without having a big, fancy outdoor music venue. So I created this little venue. We could be having, Southern rock one night. We could be having some honky tonk, country and western, even some crazy heavy metal, or who knows. There's so many different types of music being represented in Austin and the public performance spaces. So I put together this little stage, lots of guitars. I know it's funny to have acoustic guitar and an amp, but some of them are amped anyway. The piano and the scarecrow. Thought was kind of a funny little backdrop. Of course, we have our state-of-the-art sound booth over here. This could be anywhere like Threadgills or Stubbs or anywhere like that serves live music and food and drinks. And then over here we have like the little like food cart area. Everybody getting their drinks and snacks on before the show. I guess a lot of times you can bring your drinks and snacks into the show. I put these hay bales just to add character, give it that Texas charm. Lots of fried fish and pizza and some tacos. Can't go anywhere in Texas without having some tacos. So over here is a sculpture garden, but I want to enter it from the other side. So let's go back through the park. This is just such a beautiful park. Yeah, this place has been getting crowded. Of course, I tore down most of my valley, so it seems like everybody followed me over here when I moved to Sunlit Plateau and started building. It's Austin, Texas. This is a lovely view down Congress. And then we'll go over to the sculpture garden. So, over here, we come to the entrance of my sculptured garden inspired by the Umlauf Sculpture Garden. The sculptor Charles Umlauf was famous for his beautiful figural statues, animals, and mythological creatures. So I used all figural statues that we had in the game. I hope we get more because I love statues, sculpture. So flanking the entrance here, we have the two panda sculptures, which we just got in the last Star Path. I really adore them. They're really cute. Great pedestal basis. We have our fire and ice fountain here in the middle. Here's a little lion statue. Well, not so little. It's a lot bigger than me. And in the centerpiece here, we have Prince Eric's lovely statue and the wonderful fountain tiles surrounding him. I'm so happy they've been fixed and they're not shooting up through my body. And then looking out in repose on the lake is Anna. So pretty over here. Yeah, if I were a statue, I'd want to be right here. Fantastic, such a beautiful view. And over in this back corner, we have our demigod statue. Very, very beautiful detail, lots of chiseling. So relaxing here. Next, I'll take you through the pool area again. Hi, Elsa. You gonna take a dip? You look like you never get in the sun, so I don't know if the Austin environment's gonna be too good for you, but hey, everybody's welcome, y'all. Over here on Rainy Street, our first stop. I live on the very other end. So, Rainy Street is in downtown, close to the hike and bike trails. It's known for like its ultra urban condos mixed with cute little houses from like the mid 20th century that they have made into like little bars and restaurants and event spaces. So we turned Minnie's house. It's one of the more shishi restaurants, but even, Austin usually have, still like a Texas flair. Everything has jalapenos in them. And I used the Buzz Lightyear motorhome stuff for the booth seating. I thought this turned out really cute. And I like in the front, let me show you the front. I use these seashells. Even though it has the border, I still like, I like doing the different clams with the blue and pink flooring. And I used Fairy Godmother's beautiful light arch that she gave us. I thought it was just a perfect, funky, cute touch for Minnie's little restaurant. This is kind of a front area. I wanted the little fencing to kind of open up here and just have the planters so that anybody sitting here could feel a little privacy, but also have the beautiful view of the lake as they are eating. And then I love these trees so much. I thought it was really cute and fun. I would put it in my restaurant if I had a little fun, funky, shishi bistro on the rainy street. And then I did this high-backed pink chair seating with these little glass top and blue metal-based Ariel tables, Little Mermaid. And then we have just like a funky kind of boho seating in the back with a fish tank, kind of fun, funky, cool bar here with the little holographic bar stools, and of course the little pink lights. I think it turned out really lovely. I would definitely have a meal here. The food looks really delicious. Like some different fancy consommes and soups here and some seafood stews. And looks like these people are having dessert. A beautiful sorbet and cheesecake with strawberries on top. So yeah, it looks like a yummy time. Here's a little small seating area. Most people will probably be waiting out here too on the benches because there's probably a long wait to get in. And what Austin build would be complete without a proper food court with a food truck, food stands. This is the only thing we have resembling a food truck. So I brought in Buzz's motorhome. Say he just sells tacos or Middle Eastern food. Who knows what he's selling out there? Maybe Space Ranger food, like that stuff that's all like freeze dried. That would be hilarious. I don't think anyone would really eat it. It's kind of gross. I love the burger stand. We can now put stuff on top of it. Before we could not. It would go directly into the case. So I'm really happy that we can put stuff on top. It looks really cute here again with these little holographic stools. So here we have the rest of the food court. I put the little ice cream stand over here because in the hot summers, which we have right now, like up to 105 degrees, you're going to want to cool off with some cold drinks, some shakes, some ice cream sundaes, beer, more ice cream sundaes. And I use these new pillars because, you got to keep it funky. People like their funky stuff. And those light up at night really pretty too. So it really lights up the little food court area. And you don't have a lovely view of the Capitol from Rainy Street, but you know, you only have so much space in the Sunlit Plateau, and I wasn't going to do Austin and all of Dreamlight Valley. That would just started getting crazy. So up here, I have turned Mickey's house into a fun and funky circus themed Pan Asian restaurant. So we have like our suitcase seats with our like regular wood table, little fuzzy bar seating with the stars on it. Everybody's enjoying some sushi, some crudité, and it has this fun and funky seating area over here. I love these sofas so much. I got with the deluxe edition, and these cute little chairs from Toy Story. I think they just, and these little Mickey and Friends lamps just add a fun and funky vibe. And I love these guys. Turn you on. All right. Doesn't do much during the day, but these were premium, but I've used them in my house. I've used them in these builds. They make a great restaurant. I made this rug for this build too. Just real quickie, just to bring in all the colors, and I wanted to do kind of florals. This is another fun little eating space. It's a really funky eatery and bar. So I use this little red bar to kind of match the trim and the roof on Mickey's house. And then they have these beautiful glassed in metal and glass cases. Of course, it's made for outdoors. All of this stuff is made for outdoors. Of course, it's amazing. You can get real like stuff that looks like living room furniture now for your yard. And I'm an interior designer, I know. So it's pretty cool. This is a fun place. I definitely hang out here. It's got some funky vibes, and then we have this little seating area. I saw a lot of this type of thing, like kind of waiting area, but also a place where people could have drinks, like just in my pictures of Rainy Street. And I love these flanking. It's just fun because every little restaurant front has its own little kind of lighting or arch flanking. We have the blue lights for the food court, and then we have the fairy godmother's light arch. It's not really an arch, but it's like I don't know what it is. Light trellis. Hello, Elsa. You just follow me around. So then we end up back here. Back at my cool condo. Costs me a fortune to live here. But I really enjoy it. I am hoping to keep Dreamlight weird for a long time to come. I made this Keep Austin Weird tie-dyed shirt. It was the most difficult thing I ever made in the Touch of Magic. And I know it's not the greatest looking thing, but I was just ecstatic that I got it to work. So, well, thank y'all so much for coming on my tour. I'm going to wait till nightfall, and then I'm going to do a little walkthrough with music for the night tour. Stay tuned, and thank you so much. This is the Dreamlight Decorista.